guys. Our next comic is famous on TikTok for having never had anything to drink other than milk and water for his entire life. Please welcome Davey Jarrell!
Guys, I'd really like to separate myself from milk. People get really fixated on the milk part of never had anything other than water and milk, which makes it sound like I drink a lot of milk, but I don't. I promise I don't. I've had it before, that's really the extent of it. But it's true, I've gone my whole life drinking pretty much nothing but water, which I know might be surprising coming from someone who looks like a washed-up 80s porn star. But it's true. I have a really strong aversion to every other drink. And it's because, I apologize to those of you who struggle with intrusive thoughts, but everything that's not water is dirty water. I'm sorry. So, what happened on TikTok was, my friend was trying so hard to convince me to try other drinks, and I refused, because look, I've gone my entire life without drinking anything else. Why would I suddenly start now? And she realized the one way to get me to try other drinks was if she filmed it and put it on TikTok. So, I guess I like attention more than I fear colored drinks. So, she filmed me trying all of these drinks for the first time in my life, and now over 20 million people have seen me have a panic attack from drinking lemonade. Do you know what it's like to be roasted by thousands of strangers on the internet? Every time I look at my phone, I'm seeing things like, so this guy's had nothing but water his whole life and has that hairline? You'd think his skin would be better. Dude's like 50, there's no way that's true. Or my favorite, ladies and gentlemen, this is what virginity looks like. But it's all good, you know, I've always wanted to be famous. I was hoping it would be for something like my art or comedy or my athletic prowess. But don't laugh. But drinking water is cool too. And now I get recognized on the street. People offer me free water. I could have gotten famous for anything, and it had to be for the one thing that's already free. So I'm single. Not the milkman, who would have guessed? I've been single for a long time now. How long ago did the pandemic start? Like, almost 3 years ago? Yeah, I've been single for 28 years. Not 50 years, 28. I'm just so bad at dating. I get so nervous, I never know what to say. The most recent date I was on, there was this really long stretch of silence, and I was dying. I was just racking my brain trying to come up with anything to say, and finally, I kid you not, this is what came out of my mouth. You know, I have beautiful eyes. Turns out girls don't like it when you compliment yourself. The weirdest compliment I've ever gotten from a girl has to be, "You're handsome upon close inspection." Alright, I hate that rings true. So, one thing about me is, I really like to do voices. And, thank you. For some reason, it's unfortunate that most women find talent really unattractive. I did get lucky once, though. I once met this girl through Tinder who confided in me that Plankton from SpongeBob was her sexual awakening. So I thought,
this is the perfect opportunity to whip out my Plankton impression.
oh my God. She went nuts. She immediately responded with a pretty good Mr. Krabs. And then we were just role-playing, going back and forth as plankton and crabs. I was saying things like,
Oh, Mr. Krabs, why don't you give me a lick of that secret sauce, huh? You're giving me butterflies, Krabs. Why don't you wrap me up in those big meaty claws?
I think this person is actually in the audience tonight. If you're there,
You, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. That's so hot.
all right. Just be honest with me. How turned on are you right now?
I need a new chair.
I'm gonna leave you with that. Let's get back to the sketches. I'm Davey Jarrell. Thank you so much.